it was just not cool at all. Like, you couldn't bring any chicks home, you could bring your buddies over because you're at your parents' house. Not fun at all. How's it going, guys? This is Ty Blunt, and today's lesson is taking a step back, then take a step forward, right? So a little story about how the company started is I started in my buddy's place using the extra room in my own room. I was living in my buddy's place in Scottsdale, and that was going good for a while until we started building up so much that we kind of took over the house, which is kind of effed up. Yeah, so then we moved to my parents' house and then went to location. I'll take the steps down of why we took a step back and what it caused and what happened. So when I was in my own place, obviously independence, right? College graduate. You kind of want your own independence at the time, right? Location in Old Town Scottsdale, Party City of Arizona. It was a good time, and it was cool, right? So I could bring over girls, I could bring over my buddies, no big deal. It was my place to stay, right? At the time, we started growing so big, and it was either take a step forward again and kind of be struggling, or just take a step back and then live at mom's house. So we actually decided to take a step back. We built a warehouse in my mom's backyard. You can check it out on one of the videos. And that sort of progressed from her extra bedroom. It took over two rooms, and that progressed from that spot to the warehouse outside. And then it kept growing. We try to push that as much as possible. Obviously, it's free rent, so we try to use that space as far as long as we had. We had skyscrapers of just inventory piling up. That when we came in here, it took up more than half the warehouse instantly. So we had a lot of stuff. But living at mom's house, right, it sucks. It really does suck. It was nice because it had free rent, but at the same time, the downside is like living with your parents, right? No one actually wants to go back and live with their parents. It's kind of like a punch to your quote-unquote manliness if you have that. It was tough, but it was well worth it. You had to deal with parents, like they didn't really believe in what we're doing, even though they saw the constant sales and all that. They weren't so supportive and really helping that dream go forward. It was kind of progression. They kind of saw it, and then I would keep pushing, and then finally, it was just not cool at all. Like, you couldn't bring any chicks home, you could bring your buddies over because you're at your parents' house. Not fun at all. Had to live in my own hometown, which sucked, but it was a well necessary step that really progressed it forward to where we're at now. Right now we have a warehouse. We were thinking about getting upgrading to 5,000 square feet in the next a little bit, so that's kind of the biggest push we're doing. Right now we have a big warehouse space. It's just a lot more space than we ever had. We're already filled up. We're already starting to feel the constraint back in the office because there's so much out there that it's starting to push out. So that's what we're thinking about, getting the bigger warehouse as well. The focus is really to just keep pushing and growing the estate business and then go into real estate. And we also have some side projects, software, and then a new recycle project as well that we have on Tuesday, which will be a fun interview. Yeah, and the cost. So we're looking at around $2,000-ish a month extra costs and just electricity, overhead, everything else like that. But it's good because now we can have our squad come in and they feel like this is their own place. And getting the warehouse kind of stepped us up a game, thing that people now know that we are a real business. We're not just peddling stuff at my mom's house anymore. We actually have that location. Some of our neighbors, they have full-fledged businesses, right? We think of that, we have a full-fledged business and it's growing better than our neighbors. So those are the 3 steps of really how you take a step back, and it really helps your business out. You can't be scared to just keep growing and live below your means. Even right now we live below our means as much as possible because that money goes back into the business. We could go, at first I was thinking about living at a place down in Scottsdale. It was around $1,500 a month. But then we decided, why not live somewhere cheaper, right? So we're living as cheap as possible, right? Use that money to reinvest, and we can grow a business faster and faster. This is Ty Blunt. Catch you later. Peace.